Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm trying out a new light. I got a new phone light for my phone just for filming purposes. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. And we will see how it does on the recording. So today's topic is called Becoming Mentally Strong. I realize that this is actually a popular topic. A lot of people have talked about it. I think it bears repeating. So I wanted to share some of my notes that I got here in front of me on some aspects of becoming mentally strong. So just to kick off the video, some recent things that have happened to me. The heat went out in the house for the last couple of weeks. So it's been below 60 or so in the house, and it has dumped itself in my area for the winter. So my uncle had to come out. We had to get some things working on the furnaces and the heaters for the house. But man, that just threw me right back into the days where I lived by myself. And I was teaching myself how to adapt to the cold. I was teaching myself and training in Wim Hof breathing and taking cold showers every day. So it hasn't been too comfortable. Obviously, I'm wearing a beanie, you know, and trying to keep warm while we get the heat working in the house again. So if that doesn't help you become mentally strong, I don't know what will. So I have some notes here talking about the topic of becoming mentally strong, and I wanted to go through a few of the topics with you guys. The first one is living by yourself. When you live by yourself, you guys, aside from having people over, aside from having your girlfriend over, girls over, people over, you are on your own, and you're stuck being by yourself and being with your thoughts, stuck with that voice in your head. One of the things that I recommend you do at least once in your lifetime is try to live by yourself. Get a studio apartment and really just sit and be with your thoughts and really sit and be with yourself. This was one of the reasons why I started meditating and why I learned to meditate. And it really helped me to get to know myself. And I realized that there was a lot of love that I needed to give myself at that time. But at the same time, I also realized that I didn't need to care about what people thought about me. I shouldn't have given a flying fuck about what people thought about me, who they thought I was, because as time went on, I got to know myself and I got to know who I am, and I got to be comfortable with who I am and who I am today. So if you want to become mentally strong, try living by yourself. One thing that happens when you're living by yourself, or if you're living with roommates, you're paying for everything. If you're living with roommates, it's different. You guys get to split everything down the middle, but you have to take care of your own bills. Now, if you're living by yourself, it's a different story. You have to pay for everything. And I think one aspect of developing yourself is you take on the challenge of figuring out how to make more money than just your initial income from, say, your 9 to 5. So living by yourself teaches you to budget, teaches you how to manage your money better and things of that nature. And in that aspect, I think that also teaches you how to be mentally strong, because you only have so much to work with. And then at the same time, you have to think of something that you can make extra money at. Another aspect of becoming mentally strong is dealing with addiction. Okay, I'll just go off the list. You're dealing with alcohol. You're dealing with drugs, maybe marijuana, weed. You're dealing with nicotine, and you're also dealing with porn. Okay, a lot of those things provide dopamine sensation for you. Okay, and what you want to do in developing your mindset on how to become mentally strong is you want to start working on those addictions that you have. You want to start getting rid of those bad vices in your life. You don't want to have to be dependent on alcohol, drugs, nicotine just to get by and just to have that little buzz in life. All right. The same thing is with porn. All right. This is one of the reasons why I talk about NoFap on my channel and why I abstain from that kind of stuff, because it's addicting. It's more addicting than the first three things that I just mentioned. It's because it triggers your sexuality. It triggers your sexual desire. And that is deeply, deeply instilled within us. It's a part of the procreation theory, and it's not a theory, but it's a part of being a procreator as a man. And so what you want to do is you want to realize that porn, even shows, movies, social media, a lot of that is fake to the T, okay? It's like an ever-present matrix that is presented in front of us, and when you get out of that, you get to see life for what it really is. And one of the best ways that you can get your dopamine restarted in a healthy way is by exercising, eating good food, getting out in nature, and spending a whole lot less time on screens and looking at porn. Okay, it's just not worth it in the end, and it will rob all the love and great relationships that you could have in your life. So that's just a couple things about addiction, dealing with alcohol, drugs, nicotine, and pornography. And let's just be honest here for a second, guys, so I can just say the statement. When things are easy, it makes you soft, and that can hinder you from becoming mentally strong. Other aspects that can help you become mentally strong, you guys, is lifting weights. There's something about that endorphin rush and a good dopamine response in the brain that helps you to restart those things. You like doing those hard things, and at the same time, you're working on your body. It's healthy for your muscles, for your mind, for your blood, and to get good blood flow, okay? So I would say definitely lifting weights, lifting up heavy things and putting them back down is another way to become mentally strong. And another thing that's going to help you, taking cold showers, cold therapy, or ice water plunges, okay? This is something I developed when I was learning the Wim Hof method. And if anything, that has helped me to become mentally stronger just in the fact that I can take on the cold, and I'm proving to myself that I have a mind-body connection and that it is a mind over matter situation. So one recommendation I would tell you guys is, if you guys have not practiced the Wim Hof method, or at least even experimented with the breathing method and the cold therapies yet, definitely give it a shot, give it a try. I talk about this on my channel as well, and I've done it on my channel, and I highly recommend that method. Another aspect too is moving to a new city, new state, new country. It can make you mentally strong for the fact that you have to be resourceful enough to start over. Okay, you guys? Quitting your job and moving on because you had no growth and it was comfortable. All right? It could also be the call to adventure from the hero's journey. All right? Only few people will do it, and many will not. And another aspect of becoming mentally strong is, if you're quitting your job and moving somewhere else, completely foreign to you, is you have to change your perception about it. Think of it as an adventure, and you answering the call to the adventure from the hero's journey. And I love that. I love that display from Joseph Campbell. I think it really hits home, and I think it's a concept that we can use in life. And guys, that will be it for the video. Just to wrap things up, for the rest of winter, I have decided to only wear tanks, t-shirts, and long sleeves and beanies, whether I'm inside or outside. I've decided not to wear any coats or hoodies unless if I'm outside for prolonged periods of time, because it has been getting down to like the lower single digits here where I live now. But what I would like to challenge you guys to do is just join me on this challenge of, adapting to the cold and even practicing the Wim Hof method, okay? And experimenting with cold therapy, whether you're just out in the snow in your shorts or you're taking 2 to 5 minute cold showers. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can pull off, you guys. And yeah, that's what I'm going to challenge you guys to do for the rest of winter going into next year. All right, you guys. If you guys are just finding me on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right. Have a good day.